Welcome everyone to AGT Online. That's right, it is round 3, Group A from the beautiful Suzuka Circuit in Japan. That's right, we are bringing you all the action this evening. We are COVID-19 free. Been a bit of a rough couple of days for us sports fans, so really looking forward to getting in, bringing you some fantastic racing action. I am Sean Ghostmoney, bringing you all the action this evening. Joining me in the box for the first time for Group A is the one and only Jim Bob.
Good evening, mate. How are you?
I'm well. How's yourself?
I'm really nervous, actually, to be honest. I don't know why, but I am. Playing with the big boys tonight, so we'll see how it's going. It's good to see some racing cars going around the track, though, isn't it?
Oh, very much so. So, yeah, I was meant to be at Albert Park. I would have been leaving Albert Park just about now, but because someone decided to eat some raw bat bloody soup, I'm bringing you all the action, which I can't wait though. I'm actually looking forward to it. Tonight's race will be very interesting as well. Going around a real driver's circuit, and of course the OG Thrillhouse members know this circuit very well. This is where we had our Season 2 TT. So a lot of us have done a lot of laps around here. Fantastic track though. So big welcome to all our viewers, hope everyone is well. So big welcome to D, Doremus, Mighty Mo, Brand Dang Dong, Gary, Clint and Mr. Brent. So I hope everyone is well. So what we're going to do, without further ado, let's see our playground with the Tart line. Welcome to round 3. This is the Tart line around the fantastic Suzuka International Racing Course, also known as Suzuka, in the big bad fearsome GTR. What a track this is, 5.8 kilometers, 18 turns, one of the only tracks in the world that does have a figure 8 shape, the other one being Fiorano. As we head down now, the main straight, building our speed to 250 kilometers an hour as we head down into the first turn. Really tricky corner this one, 4th gear, run it out as wide as possible, then tuck it back in, back down another gear. Of course the GTR with its fearsome power delivery. Now we're heading to the S-curves. Really important to get a nice flow through here. Really punishes the front tyres. Don't want to excite the rear too much, just keep speed up, but also keep the mid-corner grip up as well. Now into the Dunlop curve. As soon as you feel the car straight up, hit that gas pedal. Now up towards 2 absolutely fantastic turns. These are the Denga curves. Denga 1. Then a little short shoot down, back down again into Denga 2. Under the bridge. Up towards the hairpin, also known as the Kobayashi hairpin. Slowest corner of the track, brake very late, back to 2nd gear. Really tip it in. The GTR does want to understeer a little bit. Then we're back on the power hard. Spool up those turbos. We're heading to 200R. Good chance to take a breath. Have a think about it, because coming up is the most challenging corner on the track. This is Spoon. Double apex, really tricky corner this one. Car wants to understeer. Do not touch that AstroTurf on the outside. It is like ice. Then we plunge down the hill and then up the hill towards the most exhilarating corner on the track. The big, bad 130R. 5th gear, keep it in 5th all the way. Slight lift of the throttle, turn it in. Back on the gas. Now towards the Casio Triangle. Of course, famously, where Senna and Prost got to know each other. Really slow, 1st gear stuff through here. Then we accelerate hard again. Real driver's track this one. Really rewards bravery, commitment and precision. Strategy will be key here, as well as the undercut, I feel, will be very, very strong. That is the Tart line around Suzuka. There was the Tart line. Fantastic racetrack, this one. Really high intensity. Strategy is going to be super important here as well. Mo's already asked when the TT is. Of course he has. Classic Mo.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, the TT actually is next week, and it's being held in Sydney. So there you go. All right, well, I think we're about to get underway for... Actually, just before we do go qualifying, I just put up there is our current point standing. So it is Sidawg lead the way on 558 points. Brocky in second on 531. Now, you will see a guy there in third, Mr. V8. He's actually been bumped up to Group A for the rest of the season and will carry his points over. So he is now in third position. Fourth position is Kenny from the Cosmos on 442. He's probably the favourite tonight. So we'll keep an eye. The championship really is wide open, though. I still feel there's 5 or 6 guys that can still really have a crack here. Gaz has been very quick in practice as well. And with 300 points on offer, as well as the 10 and 5 point bonus points for fastest lap at pole position, I feel this round here, this is moving day. Would you concur with that?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Kenny's been pretty quick in practice today as well, so we'll be looking for Altus to carry on their strong performance from the last couple of weeks. But yeah, big guns getting into Group A, that's going to be massive as well, so I think he'll fit right in, I think he'll be right up the top too.
100% agree. Well, I think it's enough chat. We've been chatting here and we're all set, we're all ready. It's round 3, let's get some qualifying action underway.
Alright, let's go. Let the games begin.
And here we are out on track at the moment. Looking there at BLITZ for Garage 84 and that beautiful GTR. Of course, GTR on its home track. It'll be interesting to see how the GTR goes. There's, of course, our winner from the last round, Kenny from the Cosmos for Logitech G Altus Esports. These guys were really strong last round. Won 3 out of the 4 races. So they'll be looking to continue.
That's not bad, is it?
Their unbelievable performance. There he is, Mr. Scooter McGavin. Of course, second of the G84 drivers. Bit of housekeeping. Betty is filling in for Hijacker this evening. So this is his second run in Group A now. He knows he's not going to be with the pace tonight, but this is fantastic for his Porsche driving as well. So watch out for this guy next week, 100%. Slide and Scotty for Revolution Satellite and the Lexus. Not really too sure about the Lexus here. We're a bit of an unknown quantity.
On home soil as well, though, so be interesting to see how it goes. I think it might use its tyres a bit, being a nice big heavy car.
There is Mighty V8 for Ragged Edge and the Auto 1 GTR. Now, make no mistake about it, this guy's stepping up. He is a Group A driver. Let's make no bones about this. He deserves to be there.
Absolutely.
Right behind him.
He's come straight into Group A, third in points too, so he must be alright.
Of course, there's the one of the Obsession drivers, Rikkibobby in the Twilight Automotive BMW. I had the pleasure of catching up with Team Boss Pruski on Friday. Very excited for this round. There's our championship leader, the dog, Sidawg for Jandal. Interesting to see how he goes tonight. Can he keep hold of that championship lead?
I haven't really seen much of Sidawg this week, unfortunately, so with a bit of luck, he'll be up there to carry on his performances from the last couple of rounds anyway.
Currently second in the championship is our 3-time champ, part of the CP Racing conglomerate that is Brocky, aka the Cyborg. Wasn't overly confident for tonight. Feels the vet just struggles a little here with sort of front grip. There's Knuckles for Lucky's Lawn Care and that beautifully turned out Toro Jag. course, there's our resident Gippsland driver, Gazballz, for Frontier. I was watching him today early in practice. Looked quite quick as well. Looks like he's got the Merc hooked up, so it'd be great to see him back. We are missing a couple of drivers tonight. We are missing Mr. Richie Withers, old mate Dick. And we are missing Wardo as well for TMR Blacklight, which is a real shame. Wardo was one I was very keen to see how he'd go here. And Scotty will be the first one to give our first indicative time as he comes through. Casio now onto the main straight. Pops in at 158.1, so early, very quick times. Blitz now with a 157.6. Holy moly. V8 to the top now. Oh, Brocky to the top with a 157.1. Wow-wee. So we're in the 57.1s already.
Gazballz did a 57.2.
Wow, 57.2.
Second at the moment.
Look at the times though. How close is that? We've got 0.078, 0.060. Scooter's a big surprise there, straight into third. Wow.
You've got half a second covering the top 7 cars at the moment. That's tight.
That's incredible. Oh, we're on board with Scooter McGovern now, and he's got another purple sector as we go through the S's now, heading up towards Denga 1. Fantastic corner, this one. Fling it through Denga 1, then back on the brakes, back down to third gear, into Denga 2. He's lost a bit of time there. We'll stay on board though now as he flicks it down towards the Kobayashi hairpin. Of course, named after the F1 driver Kobayashi when he did so many overtakes in one Formula 1 race here. It was crazy. Now through 200R. This is flat all through here. Onto the most technical corner on the track and in the world. This is Spoon.
I hate this corner.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I do call it the dumbest corner in world racing.
Boys seem to be handling it quite well, so come around to complete their second flying laps.
So if anyone improves, we'll see if someone actually pops into the pits here as well.
Yeah, I see that.
Blitz, Scotty, yep. A couple of them have gone in early.
Knuckles came in after the first lap, so that was interesting.
I like that call actually. Get himself some real clear air. So a couple of, with it being a 2-minute long lap as well, really important to get that early banker because you're not going to get many laps around here. So currently, our position at the moment. So it's Brocky currently on provisional pole with a 0.007 of a gap from Gazballz. That is incredible.
That's crazy.
That is nothing. Nothing. Scooter McGovern in third position. Sidawg, okay, Mr. FIA, they're in fourth. Kenny from the Cosmos in fifth position. Sixth is V8. That's a great performance so far. What a performance. The Blitz in seventh. Eighth is Rikkibobby. Ninth is Bryan. 10th is Slide and Scotty. 11th is Betty. Well done, Betty. Good job.
Yeah, good job, Betty.
Knuckles, of course.
Knuckles is just on his flying lap now.
Jumping on board with Knuckles now as we head down towards the hairpin. Jumps right on the brakes. Back to second gear. Some guys use first as well. Yard through 200R. Of course, that's where the motorcycles go. The little chicane section there. Let's stay aboard. Let's just see how he gets through Spoon. Beautiful. Using the whole road. Now up towards 130R. Fantastic bit of road this. Oh, he's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. Gets right out of the way. Flings it through.
Yeah,
slight lift there, just to get the nose in. Breaks it very late for Casio. Nice exit. Where will this put him? It's going to move him up for sure. Oh, up to 8th position with a 57.8. So a 57.8 gets you into 8th.
Yeah, this is not bad for a first flying lap. Lots of room for improvement though. And saying that, he's only 7/10 off pole, so he's not really that far behind, is he?
It is crazy though, you know, 57.8's flying around here, and that's good enough for 8. Like, the pace here is absolutely red hot.
What are you doing? Scotty did a 58.141 basically, and that's good enough for 11th. Poor guy.
Having a look at Kenny from the Cosmos, currently in 5th position at the moment. Probably just winding the BMW up. Only 0.2 off. He's on his outlap at the moment, so a lot of these guys are on the outlap. Let's jump. We'll check in with the sideboard
He's
here.
3/10 up.
Here we go.
He's 3/10 up.
Could we see our first 56? He might get a nice little toe here from Knuckles as well. A little skatey out of the exit of the hairpin. Winds up the big V8 vet now through 200R. Beautiful line through Spoon. Look at that, just uses it as one corner just nicely. Oh, again though, really hard to put the power down in the big vet.
He's just going to eat that gap up down the straight though, isn't he?
Yep, through 130R now. Look at him, he's 0.3 up. He's flying here. This will be a 56 if he can hold it through Casio. Gets it turned in. Clips the apex absolutely perfectly. Let's jump on board now with the sideball.
Oh,
Sidewall with a 57.040. Does Brocky go quicker? Oh, he does.
Yes.
A 56.7. That is a stonking lap. That is going to take some beating. Blitz in the 2nd position
Blitz
now with a
second.
56.888. These guys are flying.
The Japanese bucks are certainly enjoying being on home soil at the moment, aren't they? 2nd and 3rd. Scooter in 5th as well. And the 2nd of the GDRs.
So with 4 minutes remaining now, I feel it's go time for Gaz, Sidawg and Scooter and Kenny from the Cosmos. They got to drop the hammer now.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, V8 looks like he's stuck in the sand out there at Denga 2.
Well, I think Kenny's up too. 2/10.
Well, we'll keep an eye from it. Here he is. Keep an eye on the man from the Cosmos. If you jump on board the Logitech G Altus BMW. Head down towards Spoon now. Just watch this guy's driving style. He is butter smooth.
Geez, that was really nice through Spoon, wasn't it?
He's just so precise with his steering inputs. Oh, that slight lift there through 130R. How late does he want to break down to Casio? Look at these apexes. Look at these apexes. He's like a surgeon with a scalpel. He's in.
He's in.
Oh, wow. He wasn't happy with that.
Jeez, I'd have been stoked with that.
Alright, so everyone's coming in now. This will be their last roll of the dice. So we're about to get happy hour. Currently the benchmark time is a 1:56.705 set by Brocky. Blitz in 2nd, Sidawg in 3rd, 4th is Gazballz, 5th is Scooter McGavin, 8th is Kenny from the Cosmos, V8th in 7th, Knuckles in 8th. I'll tell you what, I'll give a shout out to Knuckles, that's a great job.
Bryan down here in 11th, looks on track for his best lap of the session so far. Straight
Oh,
up the
nice.
fifth with
Good
a
job, Bryan.
57.2.
Beautiful lap.
Well done.
Geez, he was popped that one in out of nowhere.
Yeah, he did all right, didn't he?
Also want to give a shout out to Betty here. He's just dropped in under the 2-minute barrier now. Well done, Betty.
Yeah, good work, Betty.
Rikkibobby
He's up
currently in the
again
level.
too.
Bit of a surprise to mine. I thought Rikkibobby had more in the tank. He might be just starting to wind her up now, though.
He was looking pretty good in practice today. He was doing mid to late 57s, I think, as far as I can remember. So he's definitely got the time in him. It's just whether he'll have enough space left in qualifying to get it done.
Look at this on track though, Brocky just sitting behind Kenny here. Look at the gamesmanship here. Just sitting behind Kenny trying to get a toe. Kenny actually pulls to one side and say, no,
Kenny
come
pulls.
past. Look at the gamesmanship here. Oh, wow. This is, whoa.
Brake check.
Rikkibobby now pops into 7th position with a 57.3. Look at this stuff.
They got to get on with it now.
They better. They can't get too cute. Sidawg now starts his last lap. Jumping on board the Jandal Supra.
All right, here they come.
Coming through the S's. He's got a G84 GTR up in front of him. That might help just punch a bit of a hole in the air. Oh, he's down. He's down. He's gone. Sidawg's gone. That's it. His lap's gone. That's it. All right, on board with Brocky now. He's got Kenny from the Cosmos right in front of him. Kenny's down in 8th at the moment, so this is going to have to be a clutch lap. Oh, he's up. He's up. Purple. He's .393 up. He's flying here, Kenny. Through Denga 1. Now to Denga 2. Really rips across the face of the corner. He's still up. He's .5 up. He's flying here.
Brocky's .2 up.
They got V8 in front of them now. That could be interesting as well, especially up the back straight. We know that GTR is an absolute rocket ship in a straight line.
We don't want to really catch him before he gets the spoon there, does he? Sidawg gets out of the way. Good stuff.
Checking with V8 at the moment as they come through spoon now. Blitz still in second. Now through. Oh! V8's purple! V8's purple! Wow. This has come from nowhere! Oh, this is, here we go. Scotty Tuhani now into 9th position. Nice job, 57.4. Could V8 pull a real big surprise? Here we go. V8 up to second. Kenny from the Cosmos. Banger, 55.9! Wow. That is a huge number.
Oh, Kenny, you saved it till the last minute, son, but well done.
What a lap from Kenny from the Cosmos. That is a massive number. So he will start from pole position. Brocky in second, Blitz in third, V8 in fourth, Sidawg in fifth.
Well done, big guns. 4th spot in your first Group A quali. That's awesome.
Wow, a 55.9 from Kenny from the Cosmos. What a lap.
Well, the target has been set.
That is a huge number. Could Kenny go 2 from 2? What a qualifying performance. Seems the Altus guys have really got their head around the M6 now.
The Sidawg's out of P5.
That's massive. That's championship changing right there.
Oh, absolutely. And he's got 2 big fat GTRs in front of him too.
Really he's going to have to play a bit of a smart game there, especially with his championship lead. Out of 5th position, that's soup territory.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in Suzuka around the first corner.
All right, as we head across now to FYRC Porsche Super Cup land. recapping their points there. So a bit more housekeeping there. Just In It has been promoted from Group B to Group A, so he is leading the championship at the moment with a nice healthy lead as well. Cruising there in second, Scotty G in third. Of course, those two had a real tough round. Shizer in fourth, LP and Jandal. Of course, Jandal won the last round. So it will be interesting to see. This race is interesting. From what I've seen in practice times and that, Scotty G is definitely one to watch. But as we know, cruising, he's not one to ride off. And of course, see how Just In It goes. With the pace he's shown in Group B, he's definitely a Group A driver. So very keen to see how he goes there. So qualifying won't be too far away for the FYRC Porsche Super Cup.
Let's hope Popsy has a bit of a better event than what he did last weekend at Suzuka. He had a bit of a mare there, to be fair.
Yes, there was a bit of controversy after that race. There were a few penalties handed out.
Alright, enjoy. I will leave you to it.
Thank you, Will. Thank you. So qualifying about to get underway. For those who are watching for the first time, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. FYRC Porsche Super Cup, we all love it. These guys run the 911 RSR on racing soft tyres. 10-minute qualifying session followed by a 20-minute race. Now, qualifying here is crucial. Being such a long lap here and only 10 minutes, these guys have got to get on it right from the go. Cruising's tactic of sitting in the pits and that is very high risk strategy here. So a big good evening to David Buffer. Big evening, Chris. Hope you're all well. So we've got a Scotty G there. This guy's dropped straight in. Of course, one of the guys that raced in the Community Series last season. Got picked up by CP Racing. Of course, the counterpunch side of the garage, so I know Scotty G quite well. There's Excalibur. He's really excited for tonight. He's a big fan of this track. During the TT in Season 2, he did over 200 laps around here. He knows the place well. They're at Luminous at the moment. Another guy at Luminous, I thought would come on a bit stronger there for Jandal. He struggled a little bit this season. Here he is from Ronin Control Racing, Just In It. Stepping up with the big boys. Spoke to him before the race. Very excited for tonight. Feels he's got a good handle on the car. He is aiming for a podium. There's Glazer for Revolution Satellite. Just a tough season for him so far, but we know this guy's a racer. There's our winner from the last round, Janwell. Here is Mr. Consistent Shizer. This guy's been really consistent for a long time now. He always ends up at the pointy end towards an end of a race. That is a new livery, I do believe, there for Luminous. I could be mistaken. I'm sure someone will be able to help me out with that one. Here's our real race car driver, LP, aka Lee Partridge, for Garage 84. Interesting to see how he goes tonight. This being a real driver's circuit, I expect him to come towards the front. There's Berserks. Missed the last round, but he's back. Got his wheel all fixed as well, so I expect him to move towards the front. There's Shansky. What are we going to get from Shansky? I feel Shansky's one of those races where we get the either has an absolute blinder or a shocker. There's no middle ground for Shansky. Of course, we did touch on Popsy. Had a bit of a shocker the last round. There's Datsun. Of course, for Dynamite, who's running a special Japanese-inspired livery tonight. Looks fantastic as well, with the rising sun on the bonnet. And of course, the cherry blossoms on the rear quarter panel. Beautiful job there by Matty. And his teammate, Cruisin', who of course does his normal, sit right at the back and wait. And we'll get our first indicative time, and Scotty G goes straight to the top with a 58.0. That is a big lap. That's going to take some beating straight up. Just in it now. Pops in a 58.6. Beautiful lap so far. So Luminous comes in. Wow. Shizer now into third. So CP are one of the three at the moment. Jandal in the fourth. Glazer into fifth. That's a great lap. That's the Glazer we know. Great job. So LP down in seventh at the moment. Shansky pops himself into fifth position with a 59.8. Cruiser now into third position with a 58.7. So Scotty G, 0.5 to the good. Oh, he's hooked up. Now this guy does have a 57 in him. And not just a high 57, he has a mid 57. So we'll keep an eye on that. Just in it. Currently in second position. What a debut. Look at this stuff here. So we've got Janwell, we've got Glazer. And we've got Shizer. This is what you don't want. You don't want traffic. He's trying to get a toe now. Up towards Spoon. Oh, they're going to... Jeez. Oh, that's what you don't want. So these guys are going to have to come in, get a set of boots on and get out. There's not going to be any time for any fancy tactics or anything. This is literally get in, get tyres, drop the hammer. So Scotty G, though, does have 0.5 to play with, so he doesn't have to, he can relax a little bit. G'day, Kate. Hope you're well. So Scotty now on his outlap. So all these guys have come in. As I said, there's no real fancy strategies here. So Berserks has clearly had a moment there, or it might have come. You know, look at the witness marks there on the front of the Porsche. He's definitely had a big moment. So it's a 202.458. Puts him in the 10th position. Excalibur in 11th at the moment. So Excalibur's on his outlap. Shanesy there for Ragged Edge. Got some PVS performance tuning on the side of the car. So jump on board now. Currently on an outlap. Got LP right behind him. Smart by LP, I like that. It's what you want to do. You want to get behind someone who's similar pace to you. Use that slipstream. You could find your 0.2, 0.3 during a lap, and that could be the difference between, you know, a 10th and a 5th position on the grid. As we do know, the Porsches use a standing start. Right, so Scotty G now starts his flyer. As you can see, the time remaining there, so they literally are going to get one lap. So we'll keep an eye on that. As he comes through the S's now. Just after the S's, we'll get our first indicative split. Very nice, very precise. Is he up? No, he's down. He's slightly down. We've seen this with the Porsches. For some reason, they don't go quicker on half tanks. It's very interesting. Justin, it's just down as well. What about Cruising? Cruising starting his fly now. Luminous now sits at 2 minutes 3:99. Cruising through turn 1, really aggressive. Using the whole road. Quite a lot of curb there as well. Shizer now as he comes through Denga 2. He's up on his best lap here. Back with Scotty G now. He's heading up towards 130R. Brave corner this one. Maximum commitment. He's down, so I don't think he's going to improve his lap. What about Justin in here? Is he improved? No, he's down as well. These guys will get nervous now. We'll just keep an eye on Shizy as he comes through Casio. He was improving. Justin, it does improve slightly. A 58.4. What can Shizer do? Can he go? He does improve to third. Fantastic lap. Jan will improve to fourth now. So the pressure now is on Cruising. Glazer into sixth. Great lap. Shansky into fifth. Fantastic left from Shansky there. A 58.6. Huge pressure on Cruiser now. He's currently in sixth position. Can he improve? He does. He's up to second. Great clutch lap there. 58.3. Huge lap there from Cruiser. He needed that. That was massive. Shansky in sixth. Dadson in seventh. Great job there by Dadson. Just quietly threw that down. Pops into eighth. Nice job. Glazer back down to ninth. Excalibur in 10th. I'll tell you what, he won't be happy with that. As you can see, witness marks there. So he had a moment as well. LP though, that's the big story. LP in 13th position. Right, here we go. 20 minutes. FYRC Porsche Super Cup Group A. Around Suzuka, we're probably looking at 10 laps, maybe 11. Huge pressure for these guys. On board now with Shizo as we wait for the lights. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Flat 6 is engaged. Racing! Looks like everyone's got off the line very well. Shizo's got a rocket start now as they head down towards turn 1. Look at the gamesmanship here already between Scotty G and Cruiser. Is Cruiser going to... Nah, Scotty G with a beautiful move. Needed to do that. Cruiser slots in the second now. Shizer up to third. Look at the drama back here though. They're 2-3 wide now. Heading through the S's. On board with Just in it now. Oh, look at the background there. Chandler's had a big moment. Oh, Excalibur's gone. Excalibur's gone. Huge moment. I'll see if I can catch that on replay. Sorry for the bad camera, but let's have a look at here. What has happened here? On board with Excalibur as they come through the S's. So it's one of the dynamite cars that got into jail. There Popsy come across. Oh, he got a big touch from the rear. Oh, wowee. So that Glazer was involved in that as well. He's down to 13th. Oh boy, but back up the front now. Scotty G, 0.6 to the good. He's flying here. Shizer in the third, so CP 1 and 3 at the moment. I can tell you when the Teams Championship or FYRC Counterpunch are on top. So this is huge. Look at Justin at those, right in the slipstream of Shizer here. How long will he sit behind? Look at Cruiser now, he's just sitting behind here, Scotty G at the moment. Waiting to make his move. He's probably on the fuel save. Scotty G though gets a beautiful exit out of Casio. There's Dadson, currently in 6th position. Just moved his way up nicely. He's got Janwell right behind him. Of course, the last round winner, back down in 7th at the moment. Oh, was that Janwell? It looked very wide there in the turn 1. On board the Logitech G Altus racer at the moment, currently in 7th position. So the field has definitely opened up there. Nice opening lap there from Scotty G at 58.9. Into Denga 1. Seems to be a little bit of gamesmanship here at the moment. No one's... Oh, look at that. Shansky had a huge moment. Dadson's having a look here. Does he think about the hairpin? No, he doesn't. That slows Dadson up a little bit. That allows Jamwell to tack onto the rear. So Shansky's just struggling a little bit with the front grip at the moment. Looked like he understeered there through Denga 2. Here we go. Look at this. Dadson's right in the toe. He's surely not going to go for a move at Spoon. Oh, that's brave. Shansky's super late on the brakes. Maybe too late. Here we go now. They're going to be line astern as they head up towards 130R. This is brave builds time. Oh, they're going to go side by side through 130R. Hold your breath. What a move there from Dadson. Brilliant move. We'll catch that on our FYRC Porsche Super Cup replay. As we jump on board, this is brave stuff. This is over 220 kilometers an hour and just fires it past. Great stuff there from Dadson. Moves his way up to 5th position now. Looking there at Justin at currently in 4th, still sitting right on the back of Shizer here. Up the front now. Oh, look at Cruising. He's just starting to tack onto the back now. He's not letting Scotty G get away with this. We're on lap 3. I'll get some indicative fuel loads in a moment. On board with Cruising. This guy's a hard-nosed racer. What does Cruising do here? Does he want to lead? I don't think he... Oh, he's so deep on the brakes there into the hairpin. I don't think Cruising wants to lead here. It's looking like he just wants to sit behind, maybe save a bit of fuel, try not to overwork the car. So come through Spoon. Lap 3. Ooh, you just see there, Scotty G just had a little moment there. Back end wanted to step out, of course, the Porsche being a big rear. So it does require a slightly different driving style. LP now up to 8th position from last on the grid. Nice job just working his way through the field. So Shansky's had another moment because he's dropped another position there. Jamble up to 6th. Toe now of Dadson. Don't think it's close enough for a move at turn 1. He runs it really wide. So he's going for interesting lines there. So we saw that Datsun definitely more the early apex. But Jan goes to that later apex. Really tries to cut the corner off. He's getting nice drives through the S's now. You get the feeling he's going to set him up very soon. Oh, he lost a lot of time there through the last part, through the Dunlop curve. Checking back in with our lead too at the moment. There's still 0.3. There's nothing in it. Oh, just look at the body language there. The Dynamite Porsche. It's just starting to get a little racy now. We'll check our indicative tyre and fuel numbers. Alright, so have a look there. So tyre wear, pretty even all round there for Scotty G. So our front two are virtually identical. This is going to come down to on the track. Shizer, a little bit more fuel saving. Nice job there by Shizer. A little bit more again for Justin. And so these two are going to battle on track as well. This is great to see. Datsun, not too bad as well. So everyone's quite... Oh, I like Jammel's fuel save. Out of our top 6 at the moment, he's the best. We might jump on board the Garage 84 Porsche, of course, with advanced fitness summary on the side. Look at Shaneski, just gets a little skatey out of Casio. We know LP, he's not a shrinking violet. If he finds a gap, he'll fire it straight up the inside. He will not hesitate. Oh, look at this. He's going to go for it at turn 1. This is a big move. Beautiful move there by LP. Oh, but Shaneski wanted to have a conversation, but shut the door. Great move. That moves him up to 7th now. He's just working his way through the field very nicely. Back up the front. Look at Cruisin'. He's starting to go left. He's starting to go right. He wants to get past. He doesn't want to do this in the pits. He wants to do it on track. Realistically, there's probably 3 really great spots you can overtake. This is one. You've got to get a really good drive out of Denga too. Now, if you can get in the slipstream through 200R, you can definitely fire it up the inside at Spoon. But he's not close enough. He's really got to, or set him up through Spoon and then fire it past at 130R. He's got a little bit of understeer on the initial first part of Spoon. So the front just starting to go away a little bit. Shizer now just starting to open a nice little gap over Justin. We've noticed this in the first couple of rounds here with Shizer. Towards the back end of a stint, he really looks after the car. So when we are at the back end, he's got a beautiful car underneath him with those relative around him. Okay, our 2 leaders are in. Shizer's in. Justin is in. So everyone mirroring each other. Let's have a look. Justin with the best of the fuel save at the moment. Jan goes around again, surprising. So does LP. Now this is crucial for our leaders. They do not want to get stuck behind these guys. This is going to be very close because Cruiser's jumped Scotty G in the pits. But Jan sweeps across. Oh, there's where the touch. Cruiser got into the side of Jan there. Oh, wow. He does redress the position though. Scotty G now, what's he do? So Cruiser definitely jumped him in the pits there. Oh, look at this. Janel's definitely holding Cruisin' up here. Oh, look at this. They're going to go side by side through the Dunlop curve. Oh, the gamesmanship with these two. Through Denga 1 now. Oh, there's another touch here from Janwell and Cruisin'. Look at this stuff. Who's going to have a go at the hairpin? Oh, there was a touch here from Scotty G on Cruisin'. And what this is doing, it's going to allow Justin definitely, I think, to range up to the back of him. Cruisen's got to get past here. We do know that Jamwell will be in. We do run a compulsory pit stop in FYRC Porsche Super Cup. But Jamwell can come in whenever he likes. He can run it right till the second last lap if he wants. They're heading up now towards 130R. Oh, Cruisen's on the grass. That is not the way to get past. He backs it off. Thinks better of it. He's going to fire straight up the inside of Casio. No. Beautiful defensive driving from Jamwell. Placed that car absolutely inch perfect. Look at Justin. He's right on the back of these guys now. Okay, so Jamwell comes in and releases Cruiser now. Here we go. The battle for the lead is on, and Justin, it's right in it. Yep, bad dad joke, I know. Oh, here we go. Scotty G's going to go for the move at turn 1. He fires it straight up the inside. Beautiful move from Scotty G. Gets it done. Now, will he drive away a little bit, or is Cruisen going to have a... Oh, look at Cruisen. He's not letting him get away with this. These are our two benchmark operators at FYRC Porsche Super Cup. Cruisen has got to stay on the back of Scotty G here. Justin in third, Shizer in fourth, so that fuel safe for Justin. It really paid off. As I reiterated before, Shizer is fantastic towards the back end of a stint. Currently in 6th position, LP in 7th, so these guys are on with a slightly alternate strategy, and it's actually sort of paid off. They got themselves some nice clear air. Back down the field, Shaneski in 8th, 9th is Luminous, 10th is Excalibur, Popsy in 11th, Glazer in 12th, Berserk's in 13th. Look at Popsy's car there, it's got witness marks all over it. So will he try and range up to the back of Excalibur, and these two exchange hostilities again? There's no love lost between these two on track. But this is the battle. We've got a real battle on for the lead. Look at Cruiser. He goes left, he goes right. Is he going to fire it up the inside of 1? No. Scotty G is so deep into 1. Carries a lot of mid-corner speed. It's so hard for Cruiser to actually get a purchase. The S's. But Cruisen's really good through the S's here. It's interesting where their strengths and weaknesses are. So watching these two a lot that I have now, I definitely feel Scotty's stronger on the brakes, but Cruisen carries a lot more mid-corner speed. The conversation will be now, did Cruisen short fill to try and get track position? It's a risky strategy of the short fill. It's good getting track position, but he had to I felt he had to fight a little bit harder to hold on to that. He's in the toe now. Scotty's gone defensive, very defensive. Is he just going to go for it at 130R? They're not going to go side by side, surely not. He gets a beautiful drive down at 130 now. Casio, he's going to place on the outside. Is he going to try and go around the long way? Oh, there's not enough room there. He's got to be patient, Cruisen. He's just got to think his way through this. Oh, he's had a huge moment. Here we go. 3 minutes 40 remaining. Oh, look at Justin. I tell you what. Well, these guys are really batting. Justin, he's not out of this. He is not out of this at all. If our two leaders have a bit of an issue, Justin is right there to go, thank your mother for the rabbits. Point 4. There is nothing in this. The classic motorsport saying, you don't need a stopwatch, it's a visual gap. Give a shout out to Datsun, currently in 5th position. Nice drive from Datsun. LP in 6th. Another great drive from the back of the grid. He will be definitely a big contender for driver of the day. Fantastic drive. Jandal in 7th. Not sure he'd be happy with that, especially coming off a win in the last round. Cruising with the fastest lap at the moment at 158.352. Oh, Cruising's had a moment. Something's happened here. 1.5 seconds off. So what has happened here? Has Scotty G just dropped the hammer, or has Cruising had a massive moment? That could be race changing. He's dropped the hammer with a 158.1. Oh, that was a little bit of gamesmanship, I feel there. He is just toyed with this field, and in one lap... Oh, he's right out sideways at turn 1. Car control. That deserves a FYRC, Porsche Super Cup replay. Look at this, just backs it into turn 1. Right out sideways, SVG style. 2.3 to the good now. He's broken his field wide open. Can Justin it now? Can he get onto the back of Cruising? I'll tell you what, a podium on debut's huge, but if he can get one of the benchmark operators in Group A in his first try, that will be massive. A couple of our AGT Online drivers saying that Cruiser might be short of fuel. He's right out sideways out of the hairpin. You can definitely tell Cruisen's lacking pace here. Justin, it's going to go for the move and spoon. Surely not. He's just got to be patient. Oh, again, you can see Cruisen's car. It does not look comfortable to drive. Heading up towards 130R now. Is he going to fire it straight up the inside at 130R? He surely is. This could be second position. It is. Justin, it. What a move. He's now up to second. On debut. What a performance. Oh! Huge moment. What's happened there? Cruiser's gone. Too deep. He's into the wall. Massive drama. He's now down to 4th. Huge drama. Scotty G is now on his last lap. Just did it in the 2nd. Cruising in the 3rd. Don't know what's happened. I don't know what's going on there. We've had some real funny bits. LP in the 4th. What a drive from LP. Last to 4th. Fantastic drive. So Shines has had a moment. In 5th position, Jandal in 6th. Luminous in 7th. Of course, Luminous is in 7th. Classic Jandal. 8th is Popsy, 9th is Shanesy, Excalibur in 10th, Blazer in 11th, Berserk's in 12th. What has happened to Cruiser now? He's had a massive moment. So Datsun in 3rd. Wowee. But Scotty G now will get himself a look at me lap. Bit of me time. Benchmark performance. I'll say this is a CP racing performance. That's one tick. It was Logitech G Altus' turn last week. Is it the turn of CP this weekend? This is huge for the championship, especially with Cruiser having that major issue at the end. This will put Scotty towards the top. What a performance! What a drive! He was the benchmark all race. Congratulations, Scotty G! What a performance. Just in it in second on debut, and Dodson just fires himself up there in the third place out of nowhere. But congratulations, it does go to Scotty G. Pole position, the fastest lap. He really was a class above tonight. Recapping our race results, Scotty G there in first position. Second on debut was Just In It. Third was Dadson. Fourth, and my driver of the day, LP, from last on the grid. Shizer in fifth. Jandal in sixth. Luminous in seventh, of course. Classic Jandal right there. Eighth is Popsy. Ninth is Shansky. 10th is Excalibur. 11th is Glazer. 12th is Berserks. 13th, I think, was Cruiser. We're not too sure what happened there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But what a drive from Scotty G. Benchmark operator. That will definitely... well, that's going to really change the championship, I feel. That's going to really... Scotty G is the man to beat, I feel. Drive of the day, though. I don't even think it's close. It is definitely LP. Back of the grid, up to fourth position. What a drive. That is definitely that real race car driver stuff. Wowee. Did we enjoy that, ladies and gentlemen? Because that was some race. Won't be a moment there. Just recapping some results there. Mr. Brent says, driver of the day, LP by the length of the Flemington Straight. Couldn't agree more. The Moff says, driver of the day, LP. Buffer says, that sucks, I feel, for cruising. Yeah, on the last lap, definitely a shocker. Big shout out to Justin as well. Second on debut in Group A. Very well done. He's got to be happy with that. ZOOZO says, good drive, Scotty G. LP, yeah, that was hectic. Great drive, mate. Very well done. You should be proud of that performance. Definitely from back of the grid to fourth, mate. That's a fantastic drive. Womble, those tyre walls are stubborn. Yeah, they don't move. Definitely not. Well, that was a tasty little entree. So we're getting ready for the main course now. That is AGT, or Thrillhouse presents AGT Online. Mary says, I think we're all dreaming of a Merc like that. Filthy drive of the day, LP, clean, consistent, great drive. Yeah, definitely, 100%. We will now welcome back into the box, Mr. Jimbo.
Good evening. That looked like an awesome race.
It was a fantastic race. Yes and no, look, if I'm going to analyse it, I felt Scotty G had it covered. Like in one lap, he literally opened up a 2-second gap. He was definitely the class above.
Wow. My boy just in it, second on debut. Yeah, big shout out to him.
Fantastic drive. Really well deserved.
Yeah, fair.
Mr. Brent, is that a Corvette engine I hear? Yes, that is. That was Brie. Took her out for a few laps today, just trying to get myself dialed in for next week. Am I dialed in?
Not too bad either, not just really. Saying.
Definitely not dialed in, but, you know, not much you can do. Yeah. So
all
if you do...
Let's go.
Let's go racing. So if you enjoyed tonight's racing, guys, please hit the like button, smash that subscribe button. Don't miss anything. Of course, coming up on Thursday, we have our community series, which they start round 4 from the greatest racetrack in the world. It is the beautiful, it is the bad, it is Brands Hatch.
It's a favourite among some people in the box, one would say.
I am a slight fan, yes. Alright, let's get around it because it is AGT time and it is Group A.
Oh God, I haven't driven this for a while.
Right. There we go, looking at the beautiful complete Angler Bentley safety car. So in this time of locking down and not being able to go to sporting events, why not take the car out for a drive and go get some tight lines, catch some snapper, catch some bream. But before you do, go see Claude at Complete Angler Bentley for all your fishing and tackle needs. Tell him Ghost and Jim Bob sent you. Alright, here we go, Group A. Podiums, guys, you know the deal. Nice work, Buffer. Fires it straight in there. Kenny, Brocky and V8. Ooh.
Oh, I love that. I reckon you're probably not far off the mark there, Buffer.
Mr. Brent, podium is going to be Brocky, Sidawg and V8. Wow, so he's not even put Kenny on the podium. Savage.
Yeah, that's a bit rough, isn't it?
RCR, you drive out the Porsche Cup. No, this is the main game here, RCR. So these are the big boys. These are our benchmark operators. I tell you what, I like BLITZ in 4th here. I reckon he's going to do something.
Yeah, if he gets a good start, he'll certainly be up there playing with them anyway. It's on the outside into turn 1 as well, which will be interesting.
Of course, those guys that are watching on Facebook, if you do want to come and join in the banter on YouTube, please just come across. In glorious 1080, 60 frames per second, beautiful coverage.
Oh, nearly lost it.
Hijacker, let's go Gaz. Thanks to Betty for filling in for me. G'day Hijacker, hope you're well. Gary says Brocky, Gazballz and Kenny. Ooh, Gazballz on the podium, I like that. I'm a big fan of Gaz Big Balls.
Safety car's pulling away.
Alright, so Kenny from the Cosmos now takes control of the field. He's got Brocky right beside him here. This is going to be interesting into turn 1. Here we go. Now the control line's pretty early, so they'll come out of Casio. They've got to line up pretty quickly, get side by side. This is interesting. This start looks a bit... Oh, geez, I don't know about this. I'm not sure about this start here. Oh, a bit of a shambles of mine. Brocky's got the jump. V8's got the jump. What has happened here? Kenny with the Cosmos is down in the 5th position. Oh, there's been a major drama at the start. What has happened there? So it's Brocky leading the way, V8 in 2nd position, BLITZ in 3rd, Gazballz in 4th, Sidawg in 5th, Kenny in 6th, Scooter McGavin in 7th, and 8th is Bryan.
Oh dear.
Wow, we're not going to hear the end of this. This is going to rage on. There's going to be some emotion attached to this. So we're on board with Gaz at the moment, currently in 4th position. He's got Sidawg behind him in 5th, who's our championship leader. Through the hairpin now. Ooh, a little taily there on the exit. What about our last round winner, Kenny from the Cosmos, in 6th position? It just looked like he just completely missed the start there. But it's, oh, Gaz runs a little wide there. That gives Sidawg a bit of an opportunity.
We got the we got Scooter, Bryan, Scotty, and Rikkibobby. They're pretty close together. That's 7 through 10. The Revo boys running line to stern. Oh, Scotty's had a lose. Casillo drops him all the way back down to 11th now. Just got caught up with his teammate there into the last corner.
Checking that on our complete angle of Bentley replays. Oh, he's caught the grass. He's caught the grass. He actually
run wide as well. Sorry, guys. Troy's run wide at turn 1. He's all the way back down to 6. He will be absolutely filthy about that.
So check that on our complete angle of Bentley replay. What's happened here for Mr. V8? Oh, he's just gone way too deep. Once you get on that green AstroTurf, it is like ice. Oh, he's had a moment there with Scooter McGavin. They're going to go side by side. 2 GTRs. Scooter goes straight past, and now he's caught right in the soup now.
Yeah, he's not going to be enjoying this at all now.
Back up the front though, Brocky, 1.4 to the good. Look at this battle back here though. We got BLITZ, Gazballz, Sidawg, Kenny from the Cosmos. What a drive from BLITZ. On board with Gaz now. Driving for Frontier. With a Brutesy racewear on the side for all your racing needs. Go see the guys at a Brutesy. They'll hook you up. If they are listening, I have a pair of race boots things. Size 10.
With Sean Case Muller written all over them. There we go.
Right, Gaz,
so V8's ended up back at 9th after starting the lap 2nd. Not going to be a happy camper in that Auto 1 car. Here we go.
Gaz now is on the outside of BLITZ and the Casio. That's the long way around. There's nowhere around there. Is he going to try the crisscross? The big AMG Merc. Oh, he's just going to go for it. Look at this. They're going to go side by side down the main straight, which means it'll allow Sidawg to have an opportunity because this is the slipstream of BLITZ. They're going to go nearly 3 wide into turn 1. Oh, BLITZ there. Beautiful move from Sidawg. Moves himself to the 3rd position. In the 2nd position, Sidawg with an opportunistic move. Great move.
Wow.
Oh, that's FIA. That's FIA-esque.
Oh, BLITZ has got a massive penalty. He's got a 6-second penalty.
Oh, wow.
Holy hecker.
BLITZ has had a massive moment. What has happened there? 6 seconds.
Whoa, that's huge.
Wow, that's going to cause some big issues. That's going to drop him way down the order. So Kenny now currently in 5th position. What's he doing here? Is he... I reckon he's on a strategy change here. I definitely feel there'll be a change of strategy from Kenny. So the talk during the week was the 2-stop was kind of the way to go. I have heard rumours of a 3-stop.
Oh, a 3-stop? Jeez, that's brave. Mind you, it is a pretty big lap around here, so I suppose as long as you're fast enough, you can make it work, couldn't you?
Oh, look at this battle here. I just saw it in the background. Look at this stuff. We've got Bryan, we've got Rikkibobby, we've got V8 now. Head down towards 130R. Rikkibobby is all over Bryan here. Bryan, of course, coming off a fantastic performance in the last round. But Rikkibobby is giving him the big hurry up. Go side by side now into turn 1. Rikkibobby's on the outside. It's not where you want to be. Of course, this is going to allow V8 to get involved in this as well, who's on a bit of a recovery mission.
He's coming. Definitely coming. So Kenny's all over Gazballz as well for 3rd as they head through the S-curves.
Sidawg with the fastest lap at the moment, a 57.6 of a race lap. Really?
That's ridiculous.
These guys are just next level.
Meanwhile, old mate's 2.5 seconds up the road.
Yeah, if I'm the rest of the field here, this is danger signs. Big danger signs. I'll tell you what though, Sidawg's just starting to chomp a bit of time out of him here. It's down to under 2 seconds now. Gaz in third at the moment. I'm normally a very...
Won't be liking having Kenny all over him as well. He'll be wanting to push forward, but can't do much with a big fat BMW behind you, can you? Oh no! Rikkibobby's run wide! That spoon!
Oh, look at this!
Look at
this!
spots.
Look at this battle here. They're going to go side by side with Scooter McGavin up towards 130R.
Oh no!
200 kilometres plus an hour. Oh, there's a slide touch of Rikkibobby. Oh, wow.
Jeez, that was close. There comes Blitz on the big
Blitz.
charge. Oh,
jeez. Nice bit of car control.
Steaming under that helmet too.
Right, we're on lap 6. Gaz still in third. As I was saying, I'm normally an unbiased commentator, but I'm a big Gaz fan. It's great to see him back up the pointy end. Scott, oh wow,
Scotty's in.
Okay, that confirms.
So he's put new boots on, and he's filled almost to the top. So that was a big stop too.
It's an interesting strategy. I like it. Back up the front now. The Sidewalk 1.5 is the good. We will get a tyre and fuel update for our top 5, please.
Okay, tyre and fuel's on the top. The top 4, Kenny is the best on fuel and tyres at the moment. The rest of them are all about the same. The Sidewalk's used a little bit more of that right front Pirelli on his Corvette than the rest of them. They're all sitting around half a tank. Knuckles and P6 has got half a tank. Bryan and 7th, he's got half a tank. And they've just nudged the top off the tyres as well. So the left and the right front tyres seem to be taking a bit of a battering, but yeah, apart from that, everyone seems to be on basically the same fuel strategy anyway.
Alright. Gaz at the moment, currently in third still. V8 in 5th. Nice job there by V8.
Brian's gone again. It's Spoon. Oh, he's not going to be... Sorry, not Bryan. Scotty's gone at Spoon on his outlap.
So Bryan now up into 7th. Nice job. He's just slowly working his way forward. This is what Bryan does.
Look, he's in 5th, just quietly as well.
Nice recovery from V8 here. He's got the eyes on now.
Yeah. Kenny's still all over Gazballz.
I feel, you know what? I feel Kenny doesn't want to get past here.
No.
You can see he's got more speed on board. He's carrying a lot more corner speed, but he's just sitting behind here. This is smart operating.
So the gap first to second's now just under a second as well. So Sidawg's on a huge charge in their Supra.
He's chunking time out of that Corvette now. We're about to.
They all are really.
I'm going to give you the hot tip. This is going to be a 3-way fight.
So the left front on Brocky's car is starting to hurt a little bit as well.
I'll call it. Brocky will be in this lap.
Yeah, I think you might be right, because he's even Kenny's just taking chunks and chunks of time out of him. while he's sitting in there behind Gaz too. So
if Brocky's in this lap, that confirms 2 stop for me.
the Sidawg follow him in though.
This is the interesting part. The Sidawg go the 1 stop. This is going to be very... No, Brocky goes around again. Oh, that's surprising.
Ooh.
Gaz is in. Wow, so Gaz is definitely 2
Kenny
stops.
stayed out.
V8's in. Knuckles is in. Alright, so we're just starting to see things play out a little bit. Bryan stays out. Scooter stays out. BLITZ stays out. Rikkibobby stays out. So I've definitely got 2 different ideas of the quick way around here.
So Brian's got a very angry Scooter 82 behind him too, in 5th there in the GDR. It's good effort there from the G84 boys. In 5th and 6th at the moment.
Very nice job. Yeah. Where did Gaz come out?
Behind Rikkibobby.
Yeah, but that's perfect. Look at the clear air around him. This is huge.
Even V8 as well. He's got all the clear air in the world around him.
So V8 and Gaz here have got some real clear air. Now, what they've got to do, they've just got to drop the throttle now. They've got to go hard. These opening couple of laps have got to be absolutely perfect.
Sidawg's having a look at Brocky here too. He's down to half a second. Catch him in the draft down the straight for sure.
On board with the Jandal Supra now. There's a big lift through 130R there from Sidawg. Look at Kenny, just 2.2 behind. That gap sort of stagnated. It stayed around that. Oh, here we go. Sidawg's in. Sidawg's in. First to blink.
That was a late call for mine too. He's sort of slippery and heading in there too.
He's going for the undercut.
Rikkibobby's in as well.
Okay, this is all just starting to play out now. Surely Kenny and Brocky aren't going to do what I think they're going to do.
Well, you wouldn't think so.
Yeah, it's a very big risk for mine doing a 1-stop.
Yeah, right. So Sidawg's put 3/4 of a tank of fuel in, and he's put some new boots on as well.
He's 100%. I tell you what, Gaz has jumped in big time here. 2.4 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a huge job there from Gaz. You watch this lap though from Sidawg. These next 2 laps from him are going to be absolute rippers. He has got to get the foot down. Now, what does Brocky and Kenny do? I feel they've got to respond. They cannot keep going out there and bleed time.
Even Kenny's catching Brocky, and it's strange. They've taken time out of him for the last 3 or 4 laps. I'm surprised Brocky's held out this long, to be honest. But obviously there's pretty good strategists over there in the bunker at CP, so they obviously know what they're doing.
Now what's interesting here with Kenny is... So we've definitely got 3 very distinct schools of thought in strategy land.
Tell you what, the tyres on the BMW look pretty good too, and he's still got over 1/4 of a tank of fuel.
Oh, he's
Brocky's
1-stopping.
got just under 1/4 of a tank.
There's no doubt about it. Kenny's 1-stopping.
Brocky stays out.
Wow. They might be both 1-stopping here. Just go down the field there.
That's a big call.
Oh, look at this battle here. I just want to tell you this. Look at Scooter and Scotty here. They're about to go at it. Up towards 130R. The Lexus is right in the GTR's toe. And I mean right in the GTR's toe. Who's later on the brakes? Oh, there's a bollard on the track as well. So Scooter had to adjust his line there a little bit. On board the Revolution Satellite Lexus. Heading towards turn 1 now. Backs it off. As you can see, Knuckles. Oh, Scotty! Oh, right outside. Of course, that's Scotty.
No need to go any further with that one.
Checking to see what Scotty does here. He's not known for his patience.
No.
V8 currently in 7th at the moment. Got clear air around him, that'll help. Checking back at Sidawg, who's actually not making up top. Gaz now with the quickest lap of 157.5.
It's big from Gaz.
Gaz is in the game here. Now, what's it? Oh, geez, Brocky, I'm not. Oh, gee. Oh, that was. Oh.
He has to come in this lap. His tyres are toast.
Yeah, he'll be in this lap. In he comes. Here we go.
Here he comes. Kenny
Right.
stays out.
Kenny stays out.
That's huge.
Wowee. That's massive from Kenny. The longer he can stay out here, the shorter his stop will be. This puts Kenny in prime position for mine. He's going to go, I reckon this puts him in the box seat. He could go 2 from 2. He is making a real championship charge. Bryan up to 2nd now. Wow. This is, wow, where Bryan, he's done it again. Yes, these guys do owe us a pit stop, but this is huge.
Bryan's on the light, so he'll be in this lap. But yeah, that's massive.
Gaz now in 3rd. Sidawg, now he's got it under 2 seconds, but now let's see where Brocky come out relative traffic wise. He's come out with nice clear air. So I'm expecting a cyborg lap here. He's going to need a really clean lap, clean couple of laps. Spit it out, you idiot. Gaz now, he's just starting to chomp into Bryan here. Now what Gaz needs is Bryan to come in this lap. He can't afford to get stuck behind because with Sidawg right behind him.
Yeah, Bryan's definitely in this lap. He's if he doesn't run out of fuel beforehand, he's really tight now. So he's definitely in this lap.
Now these 2 stoppers, what they've got to do, the gap's important.
So Kenny to Sidawg is 11 seconds. Kenny's in.
Here he's in. He's still got 10 in the tank. How's he done that?
Yeah, I know. He's amazing, isn't he?
Here we go, Bryan's in. Okay, here we go.
So I'll keep an eye on Kenny and Bryan.
So Gaz takes the lead now. These are our 2 stoppers. These guys now, this is huge. The next 2 or 3 laps for these 2 guys here is massive. They have got to do Schumacher style qualifiers.
So Kenny's out. He's nearly put a full tank in. Oh, pretty tight Rikkibobby there coming out into the first corner.
Oh, that hurts Kenny a little bit. That hurts. He really, I felt, needs to jump Rikkibobby there. He can't afford to get stuck behind too much. The gap to the lead is 14 seconds.
This isn't good for Kenny. He's getting held up really bad here now.
Yes, they might be in the same car, but I can tell you right now, they're on different teams, so Rikkibobby isn't going to go, oh, just come on through, Kenny. Why not? That is, I have raced against Rikkibobby in championship land, and I can tell you right now, he is not a guy to say, please.
Oh, Kenny's getting hung out here though. He needs to get past them really fast.
This is hurting. This is hurting. Gap's at 14.5 seconds, so it's not too bad at the moment. It's not punishing him, but you are going to use the car a little bit more. You're going to get into that dirty air. You're going to scrub the front a little bit more.
Geez, whoever knocked that Bardo put it in a perfect place, didn't they?
What does Kenny do? Does he make the move? Oh, he does! He goes incredibly deep! Oh, what a move! What a move! That is some of the best braking you will ever see. What a move from Kenny from the Cosmos. Check this out on a complete angle of Bentley replay. Just super deep on the brakes and absolutely nailed that. That is a World Tour move. Oh, look at Rikkibobby though. He's thinking, I don't care you race on the World Tour, mate. Wow,
yeah, I'm going to have some of this too.
Yeah.
So BLITZ and Scooter were just fighting for the Garage 84 World Championship.
Oh, yes.
Through 130R, which was quite spicy, but they all made it out the other side. So well done them.
Here we are with Knuckles at the moment, currently in 9th position.
He's got a pretty angry Revo car behind him, I think, by the looks of it.
Now we know Bryan is on the one stop as well, so got to see how all this plays out. So currently Gaz is in front, 1 second to the good. Sidawg in second, V8 in third. Now, what does Brocky do here? Is he going to go to the end? Is he got to come in again? I'll get a tyre and fuel update on the Sidawg there, please.
Alright, Sidawg. Where is he? P4. He's got just under 3/4 of a tank of fuel, and the tyres have lost maybe 5% off them all round. So,
ooh, I tell you what,
depends how much he uses the car. But yeah, he might be all right.
he's touch and go there. He's touch and go.
Yeah.
We definitely know Gaz and Sidawg are going to come in. We know that. But it will be a splash and dash.
Gaz is on the light, so he'll be in the slap. Sidawg's got just under 1/4 of a tank, so... But I don't know if it's a place where you want to risk hanging out till you absolutely have to come in. I reckon you get in as soon as you can and fill up and go.
Thing is with Gaz and Sidawg, though, is sorry to drop there, is they're going to come home with a very strong car.
Yeah. You got V8's on the light as well, so he'll be in this lap.
The thing with this track is as soon as you lose that goodness from the front tyre, you drop a bucket load of time. This track is very, very reliant on tyre. Oh, V8! Oh, wow!
Oh,
wow!
Hang on to it!
Oh, no! He's going to come across. Oh, no! He's got a dinger too! Oh, dear, oh, dear. He nearly held on to it. Oh, that's ruined his race. That has absolutely ruined his race. He will be spewing. He nearly held on to it. We'll catch that on our complete angle of Bentley replay. Look at that, through Dinger 1, right out sideways. Just couldn't hold on to it. Oh, Brocky nearly was involved in something. He would have definitely skipped a beat or two.
I'll tell you what, things are starting to fall into place for that 05 car though. Hasn't had the best of run since the start of the season, really, has he? So
No, he's got some competition this season.
yeah.
One thing we know about the three-time champ is he does not know the word give up.
No, definitely not.
This is a guy that will scrap with the best of them. Okay, Gaz and Sidawg are in.
Gaz and
oh
Sidawg,
dear,
yeah.
oh dear. Look at that
Look at
fuel
it.
save from Sidawg. That's massive. That's game-changing. So Brocky now will take the lead. Now where does Kenny from the Cosmos? Will move into second position. But as we know, Gaz, Rikkibobby and Sidawg are going to have some very quick cars.
Troy's in as well.
Oh, look at this. Gaz has just come out ahead of Sidawg. There's nothing in it.
Oh,
Oh, the Frontier boys have pulled a masterstroke. They got him just out ahead, even though that Sidawg had the bigger fuel save. On board with the dog now. Well, sweet lights calling Mr. FIA.
yeah, they definitely put more fuel in the Supra than they did the Merc.
The Merc is notoriously very good on fuel. But the Supra is a little bit more thirsty.
That thing's a weapon in a straight line, though.
It is. Of course, Sidawg drives the Supra in the FIA World Tour as well, so he knows this car very well.
So V8's come out 9th.
That's hurt. That really has hurt his race, that little mistake.
Yeah, absolutely. Knuckles is a P10. So a little bit of a surprise for mine, that one.
Big surprise there from Knuckles.
He's filled up and tied up for home, so...
Let's give a shout out to Betty there at the moment, still on the lead lap. Very well done. So I would like all our viewers and that to give a big F to Betty. That is a fan. Oh, Brocky's in! Brocky's in! This is huge!
Here it is. Kenny stayed out.
That's
So
the race.
Kenny's got half a tank.
That's
so
the race.
He's going home.
That is the race of mine. Kenny's looked like he's going to go to second race in a row. He's going to win this with the one-stop strategy. Brocky's come out ahead of Sidawg and Gaz. That's massive.
So I got Gaz down the front straight as well.
He did. Let's see if we can catch that on a complete angle Bentley replay. So he's just the power of the Supra. Look at that. Just blew by the Merc. It is a weapon, that thing. Look at Gaz, though. Look at Gaz. He's not having any of this.
No.
So I've just got a report from my little spotters in the pits that we could have an issue with Gaz and Sidawg crossing the blend line, coming out of the pits.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That could be huge.
There will be some drama with this.
So that's Bryan at P5 and BLITZ in P6, just by the way.
Another fantastic drive by Bryan. This is a guy that finished second in the last round, now backing it up in 5th position. Really great drive. Very mature racer. Bobby in 7th, that's a great drive.
Gaz isn't letting go of Sidawg either, just quietly. Which Sidawg won't be very impressed about because it'll be holding him up and he'll really, really want to start pushing at the cars in front too.
So Kenny from the Cosmos now, currently 6.8 seconds to the good. I think he can shut up the shop. I think that's done. He's done it again.
Yeah.
Brocky there in 2nd, Sidawg in 3rd, Gaz in 4th.
He's doing alright to hang on to that big fat Mag behind the little Supra too, isn't he? He's having a great drive.
On board with Gaz now. There is an asterisk next to these two though. What does Gaz do here? Is he played the patient game, or does he just go, you know what? Here. Oh, V8. Oh, wow. Out of nowhere. A 157.428.
Well, how's that?
Oh, that's a little muscle flex if you've ever seen it.
He did that on the last lap too, so that's massive.
Oh, that mistake there, he'll be ruined because that just proves he's got the pace. He's stuck behind.
Absolutely.
Stuck behind Scooter McGavin at the moment. So this is GTR v GTR. Garage 84 versus Ragged Edge Racing. Melbourne Performance Centre versus Auto 1.
Oh, Gaz is still looking at Sidawg too. He's not letting go of this at all. He's sniffing hard. He wants that podium real bad.
Oh, look at that. Brocky now just flexes his muscle even more. A 1:57.2. The gap's down to 5.8 seconds. I just don't think there's enough. Here goes Gaz now on the inside of Sidawg. Has he made the move? Oh, Gaz! Oh, you bloody star! Oh, that's that classic Gippsland move there. He set that straight from Traralgon. What a move.
Yeah.
Gaz is back on form, and it is great to see.
He's put a little gap on Sidawg already as well, which Sidawg wasn't able to do to him, so he is flying.
I tell you what, Sidawg's got to start thinking of championship land now. He's currently got a lead in the championship. He take fourth position, grab some points, get on out of here.
That's right.
Checking back in with the gap now. It's 5.2 seconds. Brocky is absolutely throwing everything at this. Nice battle here between BLITZ and Rikkibobby. Jumping on board the Obsession BMW. I tell you what, if Rikkibobby can get a 6th here, that's a huge result.
Yeah, the Obsession boards would love that, wouldn't they?
There he goes, right in the toe now, right in the toe, heading up towards 130R. 220, 230. Oh, no, he thinks better of it. Rikkibobby backs out of it. I don't know. I felt he could have been a little bit more aggressive there. Might be just biding his time, but oh, he gets a nice drive out of Casio now. BLITZ really struggles to put the power, 600 horsepower down on the GTR. They're going to go side by side down the main straight. This is a drag race. And I can tell you right now, you're not beating the GTR in a drag race. Tucks it back.
Not an M6, I wouldn't have thought either.
Oh, Rikkibobby! Oh, there's been a touch! What's that? Oh, there's a penalty as well for BLITZ. 1.9 seconds. Oh, dear, oh dear. What has happened there? Complete angle of Bentley replay coming. On board here with Rikkibobby. There was a touch. Big. Oh, I'm not sure there. That. Yeah, Rikkibobby's slowing up. He's slowing up. He knows. That was a bit of a naughty. He's redressed the position to BLITZ. That's what we like to see. Great sportsmanship. Now, if you can hear that voice, that's my little co-commentator just joining us in the box. Back up the front now, 3.9 seconds at 1:24 remaining, so this will be the penultimate lap.
V8's having a massive look at Scooter, at Spoon. He's been working on this for a while now, he's going to want to get past. Just come down the straight.
There goes V8 now. Oh, he's on the outside of 130R, surely not! Has he done that? Oh, he's gone a little bit too wide. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, that was brave. You've got to give 10 out of 10 for the effort there. Back up the front now, Kenny from the Cosmos. 3 seconds to the good. The gap's coming down, but it's not coming down quick enough.
Jeez, I don't want to put the mugger on it, but Gazballz is on for a podium here. He's got a nice little gap back to Sidawg. Nobody in front of him. He'll be concentrating hard on the seat of that car.
Can Gaz hold on here? 2.7 seconds. Kenny's going to do this. He's going to do this. He's going to hold on. Heading towards Spoon now.
Captain would be doing 56s, he reckons.
Of course, Captain would.
Yeah, of course he'd say that, wouldn't he?
But it's not about you, Captain. It's about this guy. What a class performance. Once again, has showed him.
Everyone again.
He has. The one stop is working. He's onto something in the BMW M6. This is a huge statement. I can tell you right now. Kenny is here to win this championship. He goes 2 from 2. What a drive. Brocky in second.
Gazballz gets a podium.
Gazballz is going to get a podium. Great drive, Gaz. Sidawg in 4th. Bryan, 5th position. This is guy, I tell you what. What a drive from Bryan. Consistent, consistent, consistent. Rikkibobby will get 6th position.
Oh, Troy, V8 got around Scooter.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, V8 gets him just. Wow, nice finish there. Knuckles in 10th position. Scotty in 11th. And Betty, great job by Betty. Finished on the lead lap. Well done.
Well done, Betty. That was a good drive, mate.
He should be incredibly proud of that. Scotty will finish in 11th. Not a race you'll want to remember, Scotty. But it is all about Kenny from the Cosmos. Back-to-back wins. He is making a run for this championship. Make no mistake about it.
There's a nice blue car he's got.
Look at it. Not a mark on it.
Yeah. Well done, Kenny. That was good, mate. Well, excellent drive.
Recapping our race results there. Kenny from the Cosmos in 1st. 2nd, Brocky. 3rd, Gazballz. 4th, the Sidawg. 5th, Bryan. 6th, Rikkibobby. 7th, the BLITZ. 8th, V8. 9th, Scooter McGavin. 10th, Knuckles. 11th, Slide and Scotty. 12th was Betty. Fastest lap did go to Brocky with a 1:57.207 on lap 17. That is Thrillhouse presents AGT Online Group A Run and Done. Wow,
that was big. That was
huge. I mean, driver of the day.
I don't know. You got to give a honourable mention to Betty though for that was a pretty good drive to obviously not go down a lap, and if he wasn't for someone that's supposed to be racing a Porsche, he did all right. His lap times were comparable, so good on Betty for that. That was well done.
100% well done, Betty. He should be incredibly proud of that drive. That was really well done. But I'm going to give driver of the day to his teammate. Super great, awesome. Great to see him back on the podium. I'm just stoked for him. So really well done. Yeah, really well done there to Gaz. A special shout out though to Bryan as well. Again, has proved that he is super consistent, Bryan.
He just needs some luck, that boy. Good Lord, if he has some luck, then look out, he is on.
Yep, 100%. Well done, Bryan.
Hello.
Joining us in the box is the one and only V8. Good evening. How was that?
Oh, what a race. Had a bit of everything in that one.
Yeah, you on for a good result there, but a bit of a moment there at Denga 1.
Oh, I just touched the grass out sideways, it's sitting in second. I was thinking, here we go, good start, and then I lose it. But it was a good battle with Scooter there the last few laps.
Yeah, I was watching that, mate. You guys were you're going pretty good there for a little bit. You got him at the end, just.
Yeah, I didn't want to cause any dramas around that fastest corner of the track, and so I kept it pretty wide. But I think I don't know. Lucky I got it, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw you go around the outside at 130R, I was definitely holding your breath. I was like, oh, here we go. But yeah, the door closes pretty quick there, though, doesn't it?
Oh, there's just not many spots to pass, really, once you start getting around the track.
Yeah.
And not that that's the best place to pass, but that's the only spot I could kind of get a run on him to do it.
Alright, here we go. So, Sidawg says Gaz did really well under pressure. I was giving it everything. Gaz says one of the funniest races for me ever.
Oh.
Okay, well, he was laughing.
Yeah. Jeez. Righto.
Yeah. Mr. Brent says Gaz is an A+ driver for sure. Oh, well, I think we all know that. Captain says, wow, didn't think the one-stop would work here. I think the one-stop only works if your name is Kenny. No, seriously.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that.
Rikkibobby says driver of the day Gaz. Filthy says driver of the day Gaz. Captain says well done V8. I told you had the pace. Oh, now Captain's taking credit for that drive now, mate.
But he did say he'd be doing 56s as well, so
yeah,
you might have to have a little word to him about that this week.
Scooter says it was a real comedy of errors for me tonight. Pretty embarrassing, even without practice. Hopefully I'm less awful at brands. Keep your head up, Scooter.
You did well, mate.
To race in this group, mates. Yeah, bloody tough.
He wasn't going slow.
Yeah. Great drive by everyone tonight. Like, yeah, really very clean, nice racing. There will be some conversation.
There'll be a couple of little things right there.
After the race, though. So, of course, we'll keep an eye on that, and no doubt stay across all our social media as well. As always, guys, if you did go on to enjoy tonight, please hit that like and subscribe button as well. Thank you, guys. Really does mean a lot to us here at Thrillhouse, so do appreciate it. Coming up, of course, we have the Community Series, which will be on Thursday night from the beautiful Brands Hatch. Most likely, you know what, I might call that race, because I do love brands, so I might get around that. Then next weekend, I will be stepping out of the box and jumping into Carroll and trying to atone for the disaster that was last weekend. And it'll be Jim Bob taking the reins, of course, with, I believe, the bloke next to us as well. I believe Troy will be in the box. Is that right, sir?
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Oh, good man.
What do we got there? Lost Soldier, awesome race. Womble, good. Thanks, Womble. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Womble.
Mr. Brent,
as well.
Mr. Brent hasn't cut a single lap yet. I probably wouldn't be saying that in chat with your team owner sitting in the box with me, mate.
No, I probably wouldn't have said that either, just quietly.
Sidawg says I couldn't see anything but the back of Gaz.
It's got a pretty big rear end on it, that AMG, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mr. Brent says some say Ghost is jumping in a Mustang on Thursday because he loves brands so much. You know what? I was tempted to get Xena out for a spin.
Are we we have been working on something for the Mustangs in the background. Are we doing that this week, or are we doing that next week?
We may be doing that this week, so do keep tuned, of course, to all our social media. There is a big announcement coming in regards to the Mustangs. So we just got to wait sort of there, and but definitely keep tuned. There's something pretty exciting coming. Mr. Brent says, yeah, you're probably right, but I've been in quarantine. Well, that means you can do more laps.
Yeah, that's right. There's no excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about all we're hearing is excuses.
Whoa!
Yeah. Might have to ring the accountant this week.
Thanks, Benny. Appreciate it, mate. Great drive, by the way, mate. Really well done.
Just make sure you get plenty of laps in this week, Mr. Brent, because I think you're going to need them, mate. The pace is pretty quick.
Yeah, she's pretty red hot at the moment.
Yeah.
So we will be finishing up very soon there, guys. So any questions or anything you sort of want to say, guys, please fire it in the chat. More than happy to answer them. Big thank you does go to Filthy tonight for running the FYRC Porsche Super Cup room. So massive thank you to Filthy. Well done, mate. Great job as always. Huge thank you goes to Jim Bob for AGT room and also jumping in the box. Great call tonight, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
That's all right.
I thought we had a few little room dramas there for a while, but it looks like Gran Turismo broken again. So thanks, Gran Turismo.
Thank you to Troy. Great race, mate. Well done. How's it feel to be back with the big boys?
Oh, it was good to be up the front in qualifying, that's for sure. I just got to minimise the mistakes now.
Yeah. It is an easy track to make mistakes on, though. Like, you know, you run wide just a little bit here or there and game over.
Yeah, you just lose that little bit of concentration and you hit something.
Yeah, exactly. Good Doc. Thanks, mate. Oh, thanks, Good Doc. Hope you had a nice weekend away, mate. The Good Doc is
no worries.
Spending some time away, so cheers to my weekend off. You're welcome, mate. I expect to have a chat with you during the week, and we'll get on to... We're playing Call of Duty at the moment, by the way, guys. The new Warzone, so completely non-racing related, but I just thought I'd put it out there.
Something else completely non-racing related. For those that don't know, we had our very own resident Thrillhouse nudist up from the bush of Tasmania for the weekend, and it doesn't appear that he's around.
Oh, wow.
So I thought he might have tuned in and sent nudes to everyone, but
I believe
he
actually
hasn't done that. So.
Yeah, he might have had one of those weekends, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough then.
Mr. Brent says, I'm counting on the captain to fall off the track again, so I might have some chance. Okay, that's between you and the captain. I'm not even going there.
Yeah, we'll leave that one. Save that one for the Discord, mate.
Yeah, definitely. Other than that, guys, massive thank you to all our viewers tonight again. I hope you really enjoyed tonight's action. We're not stopping for this stupid beer disease. We are full steam ahead. So with no motorsport on at the moment, well, actually no sport on at the moment, well, everything's behind closed doors. The doors are very much open here at Thrillhouse. We will be back next Thursday. This Thursday coming from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We are still in daylight savings, I believe.
Yes.
And then next weekend will be from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. That will be round 3, Group B of Thrillhouse Presents AGT Online from Suzuka. Of course, supported by the fantastic FYRC Porsche Super Cup. Other than that, we will start it off there for tonight. Any final closing thoughts, gentlemen? Solid.
Can't wait to see Group B. I think that's going to be a lot of fast times as well during the Group Bs that are coming up.
Yeah, Group B's going to be awesome. Well, sort of awesome, I guess.
It'll be interesting how many of them try the one-stop as well. I dare say there'll be a few laps thrown around this week, so some will be giving that a crack for sure.
Oh, I'll give you the hot tip. I reckon Schnicko might be a good chance of doing it.
Yeah, I reckon you might be right there. Actually,
They've obviously
but yeah,
got
apart from
a
that-
good handle on that BMW, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
They are flying at the moment.
How's Captain going to do next week?
Well,
I reckon he's
read
going
the
to
chat.
take it out.
He's talked a big game so far, it must be said. So it'll be interesting to see if he can carry on that little
He's
little
said
bit of a streak he's got.
56 is the whole race, so I mean,
Yeah,
wow.
she's going to be a quick one.
Oh, right. We love you, Cap.
Yeah, we do. Good banter, good banter.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, we'll leave it there, guys. Again, massive thank you to all our viewers tonight. Hope you really enjoyed the action tonight. Be sure to join us next or Thursday from 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, and then next Sunday from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. But other than that, this is Sean, aka Go, signing off for now, and you've been watching AGT Online, powered by Thrillhouse.